It's Friday, November the 10th. We've reached the end of the regular season. The 2017 playoffs start next week. What a great time for football and barbecue. I'm Jeff McCourt. Welcome to Texas Passions. I'm at the Duck Pond, Memorial Field in Taylor, Texas. The Ducks will play host to their 4A District 14 rival, the Canyon Lake Hawks. Rusty Purser has been the head coach of Taylor since 2012. He had been the head coach at Borger prior to that. They come in with a record of 6-3 overall, but they are undefeated in district play. Charlie Drum was an assistant coach at Canyon Lake when the school first opened in 2007. In 2012, he took over as head coach. The Hawks come into this game tonight with an overall 7-2 record. They have also not lost a game in district play. It's currently about 62 degrees. Temperature's going to fall into the upper 50s by the time the game's over. Overcast, no wind, no mention of rain in the forecast. Great conditions for football. Taylor comes into this game having won their last 3 in a row. Canyon Lake is on a 5-game winning streak. This game will decide who wins the district. Ducks and Hawks, it should be a good one. While the teams get their final instructions and the fans settle in for the game, let me show you what I did earlier tonight. If I'm going to be in Taylor to see football, there's only one place to eat barbecue: Louie Mueller's, the godfather of Texas barbecue. According to the Google, the restaurant is open until 6 p.m. every night. I called ahead Friday afternoon just to see if they'd still have a full complement of brisket and ribs. I was told they couldn't guarantee anything for late in the day, but I could place an order and they would have it ready when I arrived before game time. Sounded good. So I went ahead and ordered a ½ pound of moist brisket and a couple of pork ribs. Before leaving the house to make the drive to Taylor, I got a call from Louie Mueller's. It seems someone had forgotten to cut my 2 pork ribs, and now they were out. They apologized for the mistake and said they would comp anything I might want as a replacement. So I just doubled up on the brisket. When I got to Louie Mueller's after 5 p.m., there were 3 ladies working the counter. I introduced myself and was given a sack with my order. I also got some tea and a bag of Fritos. As I paid, they again apologized for the mistake and reminded me one more time that my extra biscuit was being comped. The brisket was picture perfect. Big, thick slices, great outer bark, super tender, deep, smoky flavor. Oh, it went down good. The sauce I was given was thin and watery, but it really wasn't necessary. I couldn't finish all the brisket I had, so I took the rest home, where it tasted great a day later. After I ate, I walked back to the counter to talk with the ladies. We said a few words, but they acted like they really couldn't care less about me. It was near closing time, they were starting to clean up, and they were probably tired from a long day. But I was taken aback by their attitude. I've met so many wonderful people at different barbecue joints across Texas who are friendly and outgoing, people who take pride in what they are cooking and want to share their love and excitement about barbecue with their patrons. And then there were these ladies. Without eating any of their ribs, I can only rate Louie Mueller's as a single hook'em. Maybe that's a reason for me to go back sometime. Also to see if the crew that works the lunchtime rush is any friendlier. This barbecue was good and rates a single hook'em. Early in the game, neither team could sustain a drive, so they exchanged punts. Late in the first quarter, Canyon Lake began a drive from their own 13-yard line.
Quarterback Benjamin Fulton's pass to Tristan Chacon was short of the yardage needed, forcing another punt. A Taylor penalty gave the Hawks first down and a new life. Chacon picked up a huge gain on a frog draw. Connor Rose fumbled at the end of his run, but recovered the ball himself. J.T. Green scored from 2 yards out to give the Hawks an early 7-0 lead with 9:51 in the second quarter. Deep in the second quarter, Canyon Lake started from their 16. Green made a good catch for a first down. After a chop block penalty, the Hawks were facing 1st and 25. Green ripped off 31 yards on another frog draw to get the first down. But Jacob Ruff fumbled, and Taylor recovered to end the threat. The Hawks led at halftime 7-0. Canyon Lake started the third quarter on their 13. Tristan Chacon had another long run. A face mask penalty gave the Hawks 1st and goal from the 5. Micah St. John scored from 2 yards out to extend the Hawks' lead to 14-0. Late in the third quarter, Taylor quarterback Ryan Gardner scrambled, then found Travis Gardner over the middle for a big gain. On the next play, Ryan Gardner again scrambled, but this time he scored on a 21-yard run. The extra point trimmed the lead to 14-7. The teams exchanged punts as the game moved into the fourth quarter. Taylor took possession on their 21. On 3rd and 4, Ryan Gardner scrambled and found Travis Gardner on the sideline. He cut back to the middle field and was tackled on the 27. Delane Hornsby ran for a 27-yard touchdown for the Ducks. The extra point tied the game at 14. Benjamin Fulton connected with J.T. Green for another big pass play for the Hawks. Fulton carried the ball himself for the go-ahead touchdown. The extra point made it 21-14 with less than 6 minutes to play. Taylor needed to respond, but Canyon Lake defense forced the Ducks to go 3 and out. A good punt return gave the Hawks the ball on the Ducks' 47. Canyon Lake turned to their power running game to move the ball and wind the clock. Another 1-yard plunge by Micah St. John put the Hawks ahead 28-14 with only a minute 47 left to play. Needing points fast, Fulton flung the ball deep where it was caught by Hornsby for a huge gain. But on 4th down, Fulton's short pass to Hornsby failed to pick up a first down. Canyon Lake took the ball, killed the clock, and claimed the district title with the 28-14 win. Ryan Gardner only completed 3 of the 6 passes he threw for the Hawks. Their dominating run game gained 394 yards on the night and led to Canyon Lake having over 35 minutes in time of possession. The Hawks will face Gatesville in the first round of the playoffs. Despite the loss, Taylor also made the playoffs. They will play China Spring in the first round. This was the last game to be played at Taylor Memorial Field. The stadium is 100 years old, and a new stadium is being built for the Ducks. After the game, the Taylor seniors walked across the field one last time, followed by a special turn out the lights ceremony. Best of luck to both teams as the playoffs, the second season, gets underway next week.
That's it for this episode of Texas Passions. If you liked what you saw, please click on the thumbs up button on YouTube. Feel free to share this video with friends and family. Write something in the comment section and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. Maybe you've got a team I should see or a favorite barbecue place I should try. Suggestions are always welcome. If you like what you saw, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click on my logo when it pops up and go from there. You can view previous episodes of Texas Passions by clicking on the links displayed. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.